Hi there, welcome to your September Yoga for Office Workers routine. As always, no fancy equipment needed, just a little bit of space to work with. We're going to start off lying on our back. So, we come onto our back. There's a little bit of a complicated one to start with this week, so try and follow it if you can. We're going to push your left leg away, but bring your right leg in close. The left hand is going to go on top of that right knee. And we draw that leg across the body. Now we want to keep your right shoulder down. So just for a moment, reach your right hand out to the side, and that'll help you keep your right shoulder on the floor. If you want to as well, you can look out to the right hand side. That's another thing that's good at helping keep that shoulder down. And what we're looking for at the moment is a stretch around the right hip. But we're going to take it one step further this month. So we're now going to take that right hand. Still remember we're keeping the shoulder down. We're going to reach down and try and hold on to your left foot. So we're drawing your left heel up towards your bum, and we're drawing your right knee across the body. So whilst we're here, we want to try and keep that right shoulder down still. So looking over to the right hand side will help you out with that. And if we can, as the stretch starts to ease a little in either of the hips or the thigh, we're going to try and draw the left knee a little further back, draw the right knee a little further over. So it's quite a lot going on there, but it's a really, really good stretch to try and free up the hips that get really tight from all the hours you spend sat at the desk or in the car. And then when you're ready, release the left leg, roll onto your back, and then release. So, our second pose we're going to go with today is going to be working across the top of the hip now, and down into the thigh, the front of the thigh. We've got right leg outstretched, left leg is tucked behind you if you can, as much as possible. If you feel that that's a little bit too strong, you can turn the toes out to the side. But try to keep the knees together throughout this whole move. We're going to place the hands behind you and we walk the body back. Now you might find that standing up on your hands is enough to get a stretch down the thigh. You might find you can lower onto your forearms, or even you might find that you can lie out completely flat. Whichever one you go for, make sure that we're keeping this left knee on the floor. We don't want to see it coming up high. We're keeping it down on the floor. And we're getting a really nice stretch at the top of the thigh here, and then down towards the knee as well. And then when we're ready, we come back up again. And of course, you guys will go and do the other side. But we're going to go on to our last pose of the month. We're up tall. This time we'll put our left foot to the inner thigh. Turn down the leg, place the hands out in front, and fold down the thigh. We want the middle of your ribs to be over the middle of the thigh if we can. Then bring the left hand back to your hip and rotate. So you're really using that arm just to draw you back. And we're looking up somewhere towards the ceiling if we can. And this is starting to release more around the top of the hips. It's actually the lower back that we're hitting here, but you may well be feeling it into the glutes and the hips as well. Could even be the inner thigh that's a little bit tight. You might find that your knee wants to stay a little bit higher, which is absolutely normal in some of you. And then of course when we're done, come out of it this way that we went in. Untwist, place the hands down by the leg, walk yourself back up. Okay, so there you have again another 3 poses for September through our Yoga for Office Workers class. Thanks a lot, and I shall see you next month.